and Villa of Deland family. This is Nina coming to you with a holiday update from actually my dining room in Orlando. So I drew the short straw this year, which means that everybody's coming over to my house for Thanksgiving. Blessed to have some good old traditional decorations, but also our tablecloth that we get to sign every year. I saw my niece's signature here from when she was 2, and she's 6 now, almost 7. So lots of awesome memories around this Thanksgiving table. We have not forgotten that this year is going to be very, very different for a lot of you. And it is our goal to make it as normal and traditional as possible for our residents and for your loved ones. So here's a little bit about what's happening at the community. On Wednesday, the day prior to Thanksgiving, the 25th, we are going to have a very traditional Thanksgiving lunchtime. After lunch, we are going to have a really cool happy hour titled Pies, Pinots, and Ports. That is where we're going to have an amazing spread of all your favorite Thanksgiving traditional desserts for our residents to partake in. Now on Thanksgiving Day, there's a couple different options for you. If you would like to take your loved one out of the community just for the day, that is absolutely allowed. You would have to sign a waiver stating that you're just taking them to your home and back with no stops in between. And once you do that, then the loved one is allowed to come back to our community without going into any transition or monitoring program. You're also allowed to take them out overnight. So if you want to take them for the whole weekend, you're welcome to do that. The only difference is if they stay out overnight, they would have to go into our monitoring program. The monitoring program is not quite as stringent as the full transition program or quarantine program. For the monitoring program, they would have to be tested on day 7, but they do not have to stay in their apartment the whole time during the 10-day quarantine. They are able to come out. They cannot participate in salon, general visitation, or eat in the dining room. So if you want to take your loved one out, you're more than welcome to do that. But once again, if it's overnight, there would be a monitoring 10-day program and testing once they return. So that's a little bit about the options. I just had a really great visit in memory care a couple days ago, and just the resident's face just lit up, and it was the most beautiful thing. So we miss you, your loved ones miss you. If you'd like to pick up on any of these options, whether it just be for the day or take them out for a couple days, please sign up at the front desk. It's very important that we know when you're picking them up and when you're returning them. Pickup and return needs to happen before 4 p.m. And the reason for this is because we have to check out their medications to you. So it is going to require a lot of running around for the nurses. So please help us in coordinating this. And if you want to take them out, which we hope you do, please make sure to let us know and register this time at the front desk. It is time again for Christmas to come right up around the corner. So we're going to start making plans for the holidays around Christmas time as well. If you have any suggestions on what we can do to really make this a fun time for the residents and even for our staff members, we would love for you to share that information with us. Speaking of staff members, our staff holiday fund is open. So every year around this time, we send you guys out a letter letting you know that if you want to participate to this, it is a straight bonus that goes directly to each of our staff members. Often throughout the year, especially when I'm doing contract signings and I talk about how we're a no-tipping community, a lot of people are not used to that, especially the generation of residents that we have living with us. They're used to tipping. So this is your chance. If you've been saving up your pennies and your tips for all the meals that we've served you over the year, or every housekeeping time that we've been in the room, now is the time for you to share that. So get with a business office manager. Hilda is there all of next week and the week after, and she would be willing to help you. Either you can write a check or provide cash, and you would get a receipt for that. Last year we were able to provide great bonuses for each and every staff member. Even if they have been with us for less than 90 days, they received a little something. So this really helps them out, and it goes a long way, and we hope that you are feeling good about participating in this. So just one more thing. My time as interim director is over. So I'm still going to be over the building, but your new executive director, who is not really new, will be joining you next week. Actually, tomorrow on Monday will be her first day. So she has no idea I'm going to show you this video, but this happened on Friday. We did some final cleaning of a couple of different offices, and well, this was her reaction. So I hope you are excited as she is to see all the positive changes and things that are happening within the community. You guys have a great rest of the weekend.
Excited! Woo! You're such a goof.